Hi everyone, so this is my take on the MAC Surf Baby face chart for Surf Baby. Now the first face chart I always do is always the primer image that you see on the website, in the ads and whatnot. So this is pretty much it. Yes, it is a little bit more editorial in the image because she has no eyebrows in the image. But pretty much the whole rest of it is as is. She probably is wearing a little bit more makeup than I am. I'm wearing this a little bit more true to how one would choose to wear it if they were going out or on the streets. But yeah, like I said, images always use a little extra. I'm going to take Stila's Pore Perfecting, or not Pore Perfecting, this is the tube of Perfecting Concealer. Perfecting Concealer. All stuff's always in the description bar if you're interested. And I'm going to fluff a little bit of that over the eyebrow. Now it appears that I'm lightening them, really more or less just trying to make sure that the brow powders and pencil are going to... You can completely lock out your eyebrows using Spirit Gum and then concealer, or a glue stick even, and then some concealer. I'm just going to do a little bit of light concealer because even though I want the exact look, I don't want to go too avant-garde, too runway. I'm going to now take Omega's eyeshadow. This is for blonde hair, very, very light. The reason why I'm picking this up is because I do want some amount of color to my eyebrows because I do have darker hair, or at least naturally darker hair. So just to give the face a little bit of frame and dimension. If you're going to a hair show or anything like that, then, you know, why not, you know, color block your eyebrows if you desire. But if you're wearing this out, then I would probably just suggest making your eyebrows lighter instead of blocked. Now for the brow highlight, it calls for gesso eyeshadow. If you have it, that's great. It's just a basic matte white. It does its job. It's okay. I'm going to be using NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milkville. Not only is this cruelty free, it's a way cheaper. So I'm just going to get that underneath the brow bone. We've all seen almost every guru highlight with NYX Jumbo Milk. It's a great pencil. I'm just going to blend it out, really soften that out. Now for the eyelid, they are using the Summer Stashed Crushed Metallic Pigment. They're using the White Pearl shade for the lid, and I don't have that, so I'm just going to be using number 501 by Inglot, which is this white shimmery pearl shade. Kind of reminds me of MAC's Crystal Avalanche. If you have MAC's Crystal Avalanche, also feel free to take that, or if you want to buy it from MAC, it's up to you. So, also Urban Decay's Polyester Bride will do if you have any of the Urban Decay palettes that already have that shade in there, or if you really love Urban Decay and you can't get Inglot, try that out as well. Now I'm going to be taking Inglot's number 464 DS, which is this orangey shade right here. This is a dupe of MAC's Saffron that came out with Mickey Contractor. I'm reinterpreting the shape, the placement. We're just going to go starting in the inner. Now for the inner tear duct, we're just going to place a little bit of that and just gently pat it down. Now we're just going to place a little bit of that 501 color right on top. And I've already flicked out the orangey tones out of the brush hairs as best I can. If there's a little bit of staining in the brush until you rinse it out, that's okay, as long as it doesn't transfer or can't transfer. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking Fascinating. Now for the lower lash line, they're using a pop of two eyeshadows, which is Swell Baby, which to me looks kind of like a steely blue-gray, and then they're also going to be using Saffron eyeshadow. So all you need is a steely blue-gray and then a saffron orange color like that. I don't have a Stila blue gray color and a permanent line, so I'm mixing a couple shades, but just if you don't have these shades by Inglot, just bear in mind that all you need steel gray blue and saffron. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Inglot 464. I'm also going to be utilizing Inglot's 465 because it's a bit of a steely brown and it won't compete with the red in here because the red will warm this up to a T. And then I'm just going to add just the ever so slightest little pinch of 68 AMC, which is a blue. So I did develop this palette, was inspired by the Mickey Contractor collection. And since I was on a cruelty-free buy only, I just kind of duped out the collection. It's kind of fun to do that. If you really want a collection, nobody will think, nobody will be the wiser. They'll think you either have the collection or you have something slightly better, but you'll have the same colors. The face chart doesn't call for any upper lash line eyeliner, so I'm just going to do just a very slight amount just to achieve slight definition. And if you hate putting on liquid eyeliner, this is your day because it's not required on the face chart. So this face chart calls for that. Brand new bronzer, looks like awesome fun. I already have on my face powder, so I'm just going to take the Too Faced Leopard Love Peach Leopard. If you can't get this individually, any bronzer will do. Too Faced also makes one called Chocolate Soleil and stuff like that. It's going to start at the back of the face, bringing it forward, get in my contour. I want it heaviest at this point and at this point, and then it's just going to blend out from there. The center of your face you always want lighter so it looks bright and happy. You can see the makeup. It's not going to be muddy. And if the blush does wear off just a little bit, it won't be like right across the front of your face. So that's all. The blush says it's the Barbara Ann blush, and I've looked all over the Surf Baby collection. It's not available. It could be a UK blush because that's where I'm getting the face charts off of, because their face charts are not currently available at the time of production in the US. So I know that there's going to be a new powder coming out called the Surf Baby Cheek Powder. It's going to have a gold overlay, much like we saw in Marine Life. This was the gold overlay. I don't think you need the gold overlay, to be very honest with you. This is prettier without the gold overlay. I don't like gold glitter anyways. I bought it for that color. So I think the colors will be similar. They're both peaches. Just gonna pick up a little bit of that. If you know what the Barbara Ann blush is and you like it better, use that. So I usually try to, get more involved, do all my research and everything, but I cannot find the Barbara Ann blush. Lip liner they're using is Max Whirl, which I actually never bought, but I do have Urban Decay's Paranoid, which I've already compared the two a few times before. So now the lipstick is Max Mocha, which I don't have. I'll just be using Lady Gaga too. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of Resort Life Lip Jelly because I know it's been re-promoted a couple times. There's lip jellies that were re-promoted in that flower collection anyways. So, and there was also Bubble Lounge. It's actually a dupe of this one. So I know they're using the Girl On Board lip gloss. Also picked up Bubble Tea Plush Glass. I'm sure that would also be just as nice. And just a little bit of that because this is a sticky, dense gloss. Okay, so that is it. This is the face chart. I think it's fun. The colors are not too over the top, but the design is it's a little editorial. It's a lot. That's what makes it fun. So, yeah, play with your makeup, have fun. Thanks for watching.